Okay, so the Herman Miller Aeron,
Herman Miller.
and then we got the Amia steel, and then this gesture. Yeah.
Amia, gesture, Herman Miller.
Herman Miller gesture.
Amia.
So this is kind of a first impression, sitting on them, trying them out, not working in them all day yet, but just first impressions. Is there a first, second, third obvious, or yeah, for Rivers?
I would say
You like the Amia?
the Amia first.
And what was it that made that one clear for you?
The initial softness,
Yeah.
on the seat cushion in the back is quite nice, and I like how it.
And by the back, it's the comfort of the back. You like? Yeah, I agree. Right, it is nice, and it feels more a softness to the comfort. Right.
Yes, quite soft, and I like how it contours the back a little bit more.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How easy is it to adjust the lumbar support in them?
Pretty easy.
Yeah, this one is very.
Hard.
I wouldn't say so. I'd say it's pretty intuitive.
Oh, I
Easy
think
to do.
then maybe they're equal in that,
Yeah.
but I feel it more than in this one doing the lumbar,
You feel the lumbar more in the
like the adjustments.
uh-huh. In a good way? Like you like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Well, I just like. Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like the adjustments are doing more than
And then is there a second pick for you, Rivers? Like, or is it just you clearly like the Amia? Like it's
I clearly like the Amia. These ones are. I'd be happy with either.
okay. Oh, meaning if someone was like offering you the Aeron or the gesture, you'd be like either one, sure.
Yeah.
You like them both for different reasons, but
Yes, I would say so.
okay. But definitely Amia would be your top pick.
Yeah.
Do you find like with your height, the Amia lends itself to that any better, or is
Yeah,
that
I felt, even when this was pretty low, I felt more comfortable height-wise in this one.
so? Like just as being smaller height wise, the Amia seems to be a better fit too.
Yeah, and this one's not bad at all, really, for the height. I think maybe this one's second, actually.
The Herman Miller
for
Aeron.
real.
Ah,
I feel like the back on this one kind of feels sort of disjointed when you lean back.
I agree
Which-
with that.
I think that's probably a preference thing.
yeah,
Like then people might not.
yeah.
I feel like. I don't know. I feel like this one is the least comfortable. I guess if people like firm, I'd say it's
Yes.
very firm.
A firm comfort, but
Yeah.
it's like a firm supportive. But they're not. It's not focusing on making it as comfy feeling.
I feel like I could still sit in this all day.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mattress thing. People like firmer mattresses or something.
Yeah.
When I think some couches, when we're looking at couches, some couches are very cozy, comfy when you sit in them. Some are more of a firm, supportive, like
Yeah.
firm,
Yeah.
still comfortable, but it's a comfortable firm. And the gesture is more of a firm. Okay.
How
So,
do you reverse the rocker on this one?
oh, the rocker.
It's, these two here. I think that one shows how far back it goes.
Oh, I can't get as far back as you guys.
Oh, you got to probably loosen the tension on that even more. It's probably on the right side. I think is that one of them is the tension. I think it's the one in the. And on the Herman Miller, I think you have to crank it more to get.
Where
You get more fine tuning, but you gotta
I see go more.
you gotta do it more to get it to actually noticeable versus the other two. So which one's your favorite then, Dario? Like, but do you have a favorite between the three?
I think my favorite would be the Amia.
The Amia,
Due
nice.
to just the comfort, the immediate comfort when you sit into it.
Mm-hmm. Both in the seat and the back, just a little.
Both, I'd say.
Yeah. Yep.
This one definitely gets points for arm adjustments. Got a best of the three.
Uh huh.
So
So if that's a big deal for someone,
Yeah.
you were gonna take advantage of the arm adjustments, and that you don't need as much of that plush comfort, soft comfort, then that's where the gesture might get points for someone in that area. Right.
I feel like I still really have to
Work at it.
get where you guys were.
Yeah, you. I think if you just keep loosening until it won't loosen anymore, we'll see what happens. But and then do you have so for Dario, second choice, or is it not a clear winner for second and third?
I need this in the
Here, have at it.
Herman Miller.
Herman Miller Aeron there. So Rivers, when you sit in the Amia after sitting in the Aeron, do you immediately feel like, oh yeah, I like this better, or
Yeah, I feel like it's confused because I didn't get the.
Oh, the adjustments for the, yeah.
Just-
Well, and that, I feel like the Herman Miller, in my experience, it's almost like built like a tank. It's not as, I think for anyone who's taller or weighs more, it's going to benefit
Yeah.
that person more than someone who's lighter or smaller. But that's also the arm adjustments on the Herman Miller, on the Aeron. It's the least, I thought, great of the three. I don't know if you guys would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, because it takes more work
Yeah.
to move them around.
They don't even have the y-axis.
You don't have the flexibility.
And you
Why?
got
They
the,
have a y-axis. You just did it.
well, I guess they go like this, but I
Yeah.
mean they don't sort of
Lift up.
lean forward and back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you don't have as many options, and it's not as quick. It's just not as quick to adjust as these other two.
Yeah, this is like a one and done.
Yeah, and that's what I find with the Herman, with the Aeron. I just try to set the arms and not have to fuss with them. You know, versus I find with the gesture, I'm moving those arms like all the time for whatever's most comfortable and yeah. So that versatility is a cool feature. And the Amia, likewise, I haven't spent as much time in it, but I like the flexibility.
Yeah. I'd say it's only a little bit better than the Miller.
Then the Aeron,
The
okay.
Aeron, yeah.
Herman Miller Aeron,
The
yeah.
Herman Miller Aeron.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah.
So you're number 2, Dari.
It would be the
I think the gesture. Okay, and
it's
why?
more firm, but I don't know. The rocking is less jarring. Is kind of a harsh word, but like when you lean back in that one, you just hit a wall. This one feels a little more,
Soft.
yeah, a little more soft.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd go first, second, third.
And okay, pretty clear. Okay. And first is again because comfort ultimately, that's most comfortable. Anything else that was a real driving part about the Amia for you, besides comfort, or is that just
The comfort mostly. I do like
Yeah.
the lumbar support for that one.
lumbar is solid, and the arms is
Stability's good.
yeah. Okay, cool. And then this is
I like the rigidity.
ah,
Or you want to say.
that's good.
Because they do that very well, I think. If that's what you're going for, this is good for that.
And rigidity of the comfort and how it rocks, like
Yeah,
it just
mostly the back end of the seat seem pretty rigid, firm. That's
firm. Yeah, more of a firm, right? Okay.
And I could sit here. I feel like all these I could sit in all day.
Yeah, they're all day chairs, but
Yeah, and the arm feature is just a really
Yeah.
interesting. If you're trying to read a book or on your phone or whatever,
yeah.
they come in real nicely.
Awesome. So both of you thought Amia would be your first pick. And Rivers, was your number 2 the gestures? No, you did more the Aeron.
It's really close. It could change tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. It's kind of okay. Super.
Yeah.
And I suppose as you spend more time in them, of course you might have, clearer, but just first impressions
Yeah. First impression.
and that comfort just really becomes a clear feature of the Amia. And it sounds like it's not missing out on anything that these other 2 do.
I took the arm movements.
Arm movements, but not enough to make it become not your number, to lose number 1 pick.
Yeah, it's not a deal breaker.
It's not a deal breaker. Because at the end of the day, you're wanting a chair that's comfortable and enjoyable to sit in. Yeah. Okay, cool. Sounds good.